let's just start a couple minutes early just so I can make sure everything is up and running properly here. It says we're live. Does it show we're live? Come on. You can do it, laptop. There we go. It shows that we're live. Does it sound like we're live? Does it sound? It does indeed. So hello, people of the internet. It is I, Solrak Dragon, here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we are going to be finishing up the Halloween event. I'm going to just turn down my headphones a little bit because they're a bit on the loud side. Alright, so obviously I have logged in today. I should probably click on the master missions, claim all those. I said all, not one. Thank you very much. And go to our gift box and claim the login bonuses, which will continue to be the chains for now. That should change soon here. Change. That, login, shop, login, shop, login. We will claim all of these cards, though. Okay, that's all. So yeah, if I go to the event and I go to the event shop, I can just showcase really quickly here that I have essentially cleared out all of the 3-star currency. Only 600 worth remains, so that should be done soon enough. And Mount Liang, I've done 126 missions total, so we'll be able to clear most of those out today as well, because I believe we are closing in on the end. We obviously can't do this one, which is 150 Mount Liang activities, but we'll get there. So we won't worry about the fundraising quests right now. We are going to do the story first, which is section 6, Tiangang. I don't know. I cannot pronounce it, and as we learned with the names of the 2 new servants, it is not pronounced phonetically. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Get a quick drink, though. Good morning! Someone's in a good mood indeed. I'm always in a good mood, and besides, today's gonna be the final battle. I've got so many things I want to tell Huyan Zhou. Will you come with me, leader? Sure, let's eat something first, though. Good idea. Having a yummy meal together sounds great. Hey, who's cooking today? I am. You? Does that mean we're eating vegetarian? No. I would not eat vegetarian myself, so we are not having vegetarian meal. Oh, thank goodness there's meat and fish, too. That's because I didn't make those dishes. I've got a pretty good handle on what you like by now, Elisa. As long as I've got meat and fish, I don't need anything else. Let's eat. Oh, you're having some of my vegetarian... No, I'm having some of, Elisa's. No, I want the dish Boudica made, please. Please, the Boudica dish. I don't want veggies. You know, I think I'll go vegetarian today, too. What's the matter, Yanqing? Is something wrong? Me? Don't worry, I'm fine, Ellie. How are Shiro and Lobu doing? That's weird to say. It's Amakusa. How are Amakusa and Lobo doing? They definitely went off to dismantle those traps, but I've got no idea when they'll be done. Hup. Cool. Mind if I join you, Master? Of course not. I just heard from Taigong. He said Huyan Zhou's raring to go. And it sounds like the other master will be accompanying her to the duel. Whatever happens, it certainly won't be dull. Gonna be facing off against myself. Oh, finally, a worthy foe. Now it all comes down to whether Ellie and Huyan can reach an understanding. Hopefully they can, but who knows? We still don't know much about whoever's behind all this, but I have a feeling those two will be okay. Assuming they can both be honest about their feelings, at least. Hey, what are you guys whispering about? Get over here, leader. I want to eat together. Sure thing, Ellie. Or Lisa. So it's finally time for the definitive battle, huh? And we're going up against Qin Liang Yu, Huang Feiyu, Taigong Wang, and Huyan Zhou. They may have gotten the better of us yesterday, but today will be a different story. Yeah, you said it. I'll drink to that. As will I. Nothing like a stiff drink for breakfast. I could get used to this. That's enough degeneracy for you, sir. I'll be taking that. No, it won't be. This wouldn't be Mount Liang if we didn't have drinks boosting our spirits. Ha ha ha. Excuse me, Lady Sanjia, but could I trouble you for some wine as well? That's fine with me. Did you have a particular brand in mind? Yeah, there's one from 2001 my buddy Napoleon drinks all the time. It's called... Hello, Lord Napoleon of Chaldea. Could you tell me what your favorite wine is? Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. I'll just have regular rum, please. Here you go. Man, that was close. Just gotta be more careful about bluffing. He was gonna try and hit on her, wasn't he? That's good. It tastes like home. Where's home? An island in the Caribbean. Indeed, the wine is as delicious as ever today. Even if we should lose, it provides us with the strength to stand up once more. It is almost as if it is... I think I shall have another cup. Guess you couldn't think of a good metaphor. I cook a lot of things, but my repertoire of bar snacks has definitely increased since we came here. Not only are those snacks enough to satisfy you on their own, they make the booze taste even better. Almost makes me wonder if they're cursed or something. Oh crap, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that your cooking was cursed or anything. I know that. Still, I can't help but wonder what we're gonna do. About what? Once we're done with breakfast, we're going back to war. I just don't know how it's all gonna go down. That hardly sounds like the sort of thing a notorious outlaw and rebel like yourself would say, Robin Hood. What do you mean? We could have run from the ones oppressing us. We could have kept our heads low and avoided making trouble. But we didn't do that, not even when we knew we were risking life and limb, or when we knew for certain that our actions would lead to our deaths. So in response to your question, I can only say this. We will just have to do the best we can, no? Yeah, I guess you're right. Damn, I never thought I'd get lectured by a queen of all people. Well, I may have been a queen, but my army still lost our war. In that sense, you and I are not so different. Since I have lost before, I would much prefer to win this time. Would you like a drink? I would. This wine is truly excellent. It's like alcohol is all the grown-ups care about. Yeah, it's not fair, although maybe we could get away with having some wine. Absolutely not. Children don't need alcohol. They can journey to the world of dreams whenever they like. If you've reached a point where you can't go to that world without drinking, then it means you've completely grown up. Is that how it works? Not really. That's how it works. Not really. I would have preferred alcohol, but that was still yummy. Want some? Maybe the fact that you naturally gravitate towards alcohol means you're not actually a child on the inside. Though, of course, you're also a servant, so... It's okay. Drinking alcohol is supposed to be fun. And it'd make you sad if I drank, right, Boudica? Then I don't need it. Okay, leader, let's go. Yeah, let's go settle things with Huyan. Yeah, I'll do the best I can. After all, it's our destiny to meet under our stars. Again. You're strong, you're tough, you're earnest, you're graceful, or you're awesome, you're wonderful, you're beautiful, you're badass. That's the first one. Thank you, Master. I think I can keep going a little longer now. You know, this is kind of addictive. Could I get a little more? It's time to get going, Huyan. General? What is it, General? It's okay, I'm used to your eccentricities by now. Eccentricities? You think I'm eccentric? Never mind that now, we have an emergency. We do? Something that's more important than my dignity? General Huang Feiyu has gone missing. All he left was a note. Oh, don't worry. General Huang Feiyu told me he would be leaving ahead of time. Then why didn't you say so sooner? Perhaps I should have. But I was worried that Huang Feiyu's absence would have an adverse effect on your mental health. Then you thought it'd be better if I found out after the fact instead? Why would the difference in timing make things any better? I suppose you have a point. You could at least pretend to disagree. Oh god, just knowing he's not here is giving me palpitations. I'm having trouble breathing too. Now I'm feeling nauseous, sick to my stomach, and dizzy too. This is even worse than I thought. You're basically going through withdrawal, though I won't deny this is a very reassuring presence. So where did he go? Is he coming back? I'm afraid I'm not entirely sure. He went to visit the innermost depths of Mount Liang. I have no idea what he might find there. Did he now? That should at least take care of this floor. But this is all taking longer than I'd like. We won't make it unless we hurry. You're right, this could be very dangerous, but I'm afraid we have no choice. We'll just have to charge in. What if you had some help? Huang Feiyu. Our tactician, Lord Taigong Wang, asked me to come here and help you. So he had his eye on this place too, huh? I should have known. Indeed. As for Huyan Zhou and the Nine-Tattooed Dragon, we'll just have to depend on your respective masters to help them. Alright, let's make a run for it. Understood. Same. Lobo, please, come with us. Let's go! Oh, we're actually using... Again, just don't even tell us that... Just tell us, in this battle, you will be using a specific set of servants. That's all. You got Elisa particle power. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. That can wait. That can wait. 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 Okay. Oh, BAQ. It's in the game. So we got NP. Amakusa, that's good. Do this one. We should have done that to get more crit stars generated, but it is what it is, what it is. This is all allies. Get a Buster and Arts boost. And that should do. Damn it, I clicked on the last one in the lineup. The middle one better die. Good. Good, good. And then there was one. Lobo. Beep boop bop. There we go. Nicely done, Lobo. Yeah, it was pretty easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezer. Alright, and the second arrow. This quest that you battle the fight will depend on the choice you make during this scenario. And you'll, of course, you'll farm your part. Oh, we get that game. I think we understand that by now. Excellent. Let's keep moving. Is it just me, or do the three of us have some of the worst possible chemistry? I don't know. You guys work together pretty decently. Time and again, these two had crossed swords. Each had strong issues with the other, but neither held any hate. In the end, perhaps this was more of a sisterly argument than anything else. Each side had a deeply held wish, and the principles they were unwilling to compromise on. Such was the driving force to turn the sisterly argument into a duel to the death. Huyan Zhou. Elisa, the Nine-Tattooed Dragon. Hi, me. Hi, me. Looks like things between the new two masters are pretty damn awkward. Where's Lord Huang Feiyu? I don't see him anywhere. Just come up with some kind of excuse. He's taking a dump. He's taking a dump? That's the best excuse you could come up with? For that matter, I'm fairly sure servants don't need to relieve themselves. No, wait, maybe she has some deeper plan in mind. Oh, she's obviously losing it. Oh, this isn't good. She completely froze up after realizing the ridiculousness of what she just said. And I guess he won't be coming for a while. Fine with me. Sure, whatever the reason, his absence is definitely a disadvantage for us. However, our spirits remain high and our numbers are still vastly greater than yours. Yeah, she's trying to get things back on track. I bet, after all. We're so drunk it looks like there's two of you, Xinliang Yu. Just how much alcohol did you drink before setting up for the battlefield? A lot. Indeed we did. I can't believe you. This is exactly what I hate about you bandits. Bandits? That's uncalled for. Yes, I may call Mount Liang home for now. But I consider myself no more than a bodyguard. That's your story and you're sticking to it, huh? A bodyguard to outlaws drowning their sorrows in drink. Perhaps this is how Mitsuyoshi felt. I must say, the job has its charms. Did you hear that, everyone? Most of the enemy is too drunk to see straight. Our victory is all but assured now. I'll deal with Elisa, the Nine-Tattooed Dragon. Now let's do this. Bring it on. Are you ready, Master? Sure. I'm counting on you, leader. Yep, no problem. I'm Huyan Zhou. My heaven-sent Star of Destiny is the Prestige Star. No matter what manner of foul names I must bear on behalf of the Imperial Army, I will not leave without destroying Mount Liang. I'm Elisa, the Nine-Tattooed Dragon. My heaven-sent Star of Destiny is the Minute Star. Mount Liang is our home. I'm going to protect it no matter what. Let's do this. Ooh. You know what? This is Ellie's event. Huyan, you are kind of adorable, but Ellie is the star. So I'm on her side. Oh no. Huh. Well, this is awkward. I didn't expect them to force me to use my Ellie. I made my choice, though. I haven't added her to the level up docket yet. So we are going to say this is required by... The game is making me do this, okay? The game is making me. Not that I have anything against Ellie, though, but, you know, the game is twisting my arm to make me level up my Ellie. My Elisa. They're twisting my arm behind my back. I imagine this would be the harder of the two choices as well. Just for that fact. How do I have less of this foe than the other? Okay, I need more of the foe that looks up. I guess just claim it. Okay. Yeah, the game is forcing me to boost Elisa here. No choices. Just do it. We'll claim the so we'll only claim so many. Formation, second archive. I definitely need to also store some craft essences away. Or burn them. I haven't done that in a while. That's something to do off stream. I should probably start with the Omni ones. Yeah, we've already freed up enough space, but just so it's out of the way, store off all the 5-star embers that we can. Should just be Saber and Rider, though. And Berserker. That should be good. And now we get back to claiming the silvers. From the shop. Or from our present box. Good enough. Alright, back to boosting Elisa. Because the game is forcing me to. In order to do the story the way I want to. It is forcing me. I do wish it would stop giving me the notice. You know that you're not going to keep this servant forever if you don't finish the event. I'm obviously in the middle of finishing the event right now. Game. Alright, so that's base level 40 Ellie. Ascension. I don't think we'll be able to get her all the way, though. I think I'm going to be one orb short. Nothing to see here. Heroes never change. I'm definitely not jealous that everyone else gets to change clothes. So, Grand Banquet, Mount Liang, EX, NP gauge, max HP, and decreased debuff resistance for all Mount Liang allies. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. This is fine. I would really love a super or great success, though, game. That would have been nice to see. Before I hit the level 50 hit. Thankfully you didn't give me one then. Alright, so it looks like 70 is going to be the max level we can get Elisa. I hope that's going to be enough. But I'm not jealous at all. Oh, it's okay to be jelly. Okay, now we're on to the 4-star embers. Still just a normal suck. Come on. Auto select. What is your back? I don't remember what the Pretender card back looks like. We don't really see it in this, do we? Alright, final ascension that we can do right now. It will unlock the 3rd skill, but I cannot fully ascend her just yet. I think something special is going to happen next. Keep leveling me up. Minute Star of Heaven's Raiment. Quick for 3, Buster for 3, and Crit Strength for 3 turns. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still just a normal success. And I thought so. So come into here and claim what is ever on the lowest bracket. The 50. The oldest of the 50s. There we go. So this will be as high leveled as we can get Elisa before this fight. Now we boost her skill up to 666. So that way she can hopefully perform admirably and not just get stomped by Huyan. And remember, even though she's not on the level up order document, this is because the game is forcing me to level her up this way if I want to complete the story the way I want to. It's probably going to be the harder path, too. I'm just guessing. It's going to be the harder path to fight with Ellie here, but, you know, no guts, no glory. Bum bum doom dong bum 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 bum. I really wish that they would let you do multiple skill level ups at once if you have the materials. It would definitely expedite the process here, but that might break the game. I don't know. I could think of potential... I mean, it could be exploitable. I don't know. I'm not a game designer. Alright. That is Elisa, the strongest that she will get. Let me dismiss this rando. You could follow me if you want to get boosts. Alright. Now we skip the cutscene. And it should take us straight to the choice, where we're going to fight beside Elisa. As for the CE, MP gain by 15, and NP strength by 5, arts by 10, crit by 10, 10 crit stars. Ignore defense. That's potentially really good. I think we'll go with this one. Just because that feels like it is going to be the best of the choices to use. Because I don't know what kind of buffs Huyan's going to have. She doesn't have a break bar. So we got a Buster and HP regen. She got a quick and crit buff. Oh, that's also why this is hard. I have class disadvantage. Fuck. I might be in trouble. Of course, you got an ignore and Vince. BAQ. Gotta keep up with BAQ. That's the way to play. You have NP. That's good. Oh, come on! Stop critting me! Okay, I don't think INP can pierce that. Shite. And she does have Invince Pierce. Actually, let me check. NP. You have an AoE NP anyways, Ellie. Shoot. Okay, that's not gonna be fun, is it? I thought that was a full turn of invincibility, though, to be fair. Had I realized it was not, I might have actually stood a better... I might have actually done it. I need to read things properly going forwards. That was clearly just a one-shot of invincibility, or two-time invincibility, not a full turn. And there's egg on my face for not realizing that. Yep, there is some egg on my face. Okay. Be you. Excuse me. I think I actually did better this time because I don't think I crit last time. Yeah, I definitely didn't crit last time. I think we do a BAQ again. Just in case. Because, I mean, she has an AoE NP, so this isn't going to hit that hard, but it should still hit harder than a Buster attack would. Channel the power of every Ellie. The power of Ellie compels you. A defense down is pretty nice. Ow. She did not invincibility this turn. Oh wait, no, it's right. How big is that invince? 2 times for a turn. Okay. So what we need to do is press that button. Then press that button. Then press that button. And we need to hope this works. Yes! Okay, that was close. That was far too close for my comforts. I can only imagine how much more... Well, I mean, they can't have forced you to use your own Huyan, I guess. But still, I definitely chose the harder road. I won. Ellie. I gave it everything I had. You sure did, Ellie. You sure did. No, I still need to fight. Come on, General. We can fall back for now, and... No! I can still fight. I know I can. I don't want to fight you anymore, Huyan. I still remember how we used to be friends. Me too. That's why I'm doing this. Elisa, the Nine-Tattooed Dragon, please, hear me out. Do you remember what became of Mount Liang? Huh? Right, even if you know. It makes sense it wouldn't feel real. Or maybe you've just been averting your eyes from the truth. The Imperial Court ordered those of us at Mount Liang to put down Fang La's rebellion, and all 108 of us were killed or forced to flee. You are no exception, Shijin. Even as the minute star with mastery of all manner of martial arts, you still fell to the enemy's arrows. That was just my destiny. Everyone dies at some point. Sure, it's sad that I mean Shijin died, but... You died for nothing. We weren't all the cream of the crop. Some of us were useless, or mean, or disagreeable, or just outright villains. But even so, we still came together under Lord Songjiang's words and our destined stars to fight for our country. We fought against the thieves and bandits tormenting ordinary people for so long. And in the end, we had nothing to show for it. And all that was left of us was empty husks. We were thrown away as soon as we were no longer useful. Young King, you remember right? Of course you do. There's no way you could have forgotten. You and I are some of the few that survived. Yeah, I remember well. Mount Liang is no sanctuary. It's just a place where our dreams died. Hey, Zahak. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How'y things, how'y things. I can't even recall the name of whoever said this, but I remember one of the thieves proudly saying, "Here, even a scoundrel like me can be of use to someone." He said that right before he died. He sacrificed himself so that I could live on. Just relaxing, that's fair. Relaxation is very nice. Oh, this is not a very nice image, though. This is kind of sad. How can I possibly face him? How can I face anyone from Mount Liang? I can't. In an instant, the chaos of the battle had come to a halt. Everyone on both sides lowered their weapons. The only sound that could be heard throughout the battlefield was that of two rivals weeping. Ellie. Huh? Are you gonna give up on Mount Liang? I don't wanna. Please, I'm begging you. Please reconsider. You have to give it up. I'm both Shijin and not Shijin, so I don't remember everything clearly. But I do remember that the mountain was a really fun place. No one could touch us there. There were both good and bad there, but everyone was inspired to do the best we could. But this time, things are going to be different. I'm not going to make the same mistakes I made before. No way. I swear on the 9-tattooed dragon, and on my own name, Elizabeth Bathory. This time, I'm going to get Mount Liang right. Because that's what Shijin wanted. Please, help me, Huyan. I'm still really young, and Shijin's not too smart. Call him that I mean, it did look at what it turned into, so, you know, that's fair. Some of us are drunkards, some of us are just idiots. Some of us are fools who only care about improving our fighting skills. Even you, leader. I love you a whole lot, but you can be pretty reckless sometimes. Ellie! She's not wrong. But even so, I still swear I'm never going to let anything like that happen to any of them again. I'll protect Mount Liang even if it costs me my life. So please, Huyan, please. Did you not like it at Mount Liang? Did I like it? Did I enjoy those days where I was frequently drunk? Would you like to spar with me, Lord Huyanzhou? Lord Huyanzhou, I heard some government officials are causing trouble in the neighboring province. Let's go find them and teach them a lesson. Captain Huyan, Lord Songjiang wants to see you. Looks like there's gonna be another war. I can't wait. Hey, you wanna go grab a drink? Right, that's right. I did like it there. I enjoyed myself immensely. When all 108 of us were united, our destiny was set in stone. We could help good people, punish bad ones, and everything we could do to serve our country. And then everything was stained with blood as our lives came to a violent end. That's sad. I once had a dream. A dream about some festival. The day when Mount Liang shone brighter than ever before. I'm not trying to pronounce that festival. I will butcher it. Incense wafted throughout the festival grounds with colorful flowers decorating the walls. Candles flickered with a fantastical gleam, and elaborately dressed Taoist priests offered up prayers in an orderly fashion. And there, solemnly overseeing everything, were the outlaws of the mountain. But now, there's no one there. Not Lord Song Xiang, nor Lord Wu Yang, or any of the 5 tiger generals. There are no outlaws there at all. Yanxing, Shijin, my own subordinates, all gone. I've been roaming that deserted mountain ever since. I've never been able to leave. This place used to be a paradise, but now it's barren, desolate. A beautiful, empty, maliceless nightmare I've been lost in all this time. Yes, it was fun there. That's why I don't want to take it back. As I am now, I couldn't bear if that paradise were to be broken again. So that's why you recreated the Imperial Army and tried to destroy Mount Liang's forces yourself. Lady Huyan. Shijin. Ellie, no. You're Shijin, the 9-tattooed dragon, the minute star. I had a feeling you were around. You've been protecting Ellie all this time. Pretty cool, right? Who would have ever thought I'd get to be an actual dragon one day? Yeah, definitely an actual dragon. Shijin. What you said is true. I had my regrets too. I died during Fang La's rebellion. They ambushed me in a place where I couldn't do anything and shot me with arrows. That was when my dream died. But even so, if I hadn't been at Mount Liang, I would have ended my life as just another scumbag. I still would have been pissed off at the officials taking bribes, but I would have never done anything about them. I think I would have had a lot more regrets that way. So even if I could go back and do it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. I can't believe it. You were murdered in cold blood and still haven't learned your lesson. Well, of course not. I wouldn't have been an outlaw if I'd had any brains for anything else. Yeah. Mount Liang wouldn't have been a wonderful place if it had been for fools like you. Because no matter how foolish you all were, you still wanted to do good and help others. Okay, talking in this form is more tiring than I thought. You take it from here, Elizabeth. Huyan, do you like Mount Liang as it is now? Yeah, Leader and I have been working real hard. I see. That's great. All units halt. Think they already have. They've been halting for a while now. Oh man, I thought I was saying something really cool, but I didn't realize the fighting had already stopped. Yeah, not really sure where we go from here. Release of the 9-tattooed dragon. I won't stop you anymore. I wish you best of luck in rebuilding Mount Liang as it was meant to. What about you? What are you going to do now? Would you join us? I don't know how I could show my face there. Excuse me. Not that there's anything wrong with my face. If I do say so myself, it's actually quite pretty. Hey, my face is really cute too. My face is nothing to write home about. Oh, don't even start. Sorry, I've never been able to think of myself as good-looking. Don't mind if the others think so, but, well, never mind that now. Getting things back on track, you should definitely join us, Huyan. I don't think I could. Why not? I was planning on joining Mount Liang once this battle was over. You were? I'm not thrilled about this, but if Mount Liang is truly home to people who only want to help, then I'm willing to join as well. Don't you worry, milady. We're all about justice and doing what's right. Stealing, bad. Pillaging, bad. Murder, bad. Pirates, the worst. And how do you really feel? Pirate life forever. I think I actually heard her trust in you drop like a rock. You did. You definitely did. Out of all 108 stars, I expect to rise no higher than the 108th. And on that note, this is awkward as hell, so I'm getting out of here. No. Qin Liang Yu, wasn't it? I promise you can trust us. As for Blackbeard, well, he has his redeeming moments, but overall he is still chaotic evil. Was that your idea of helping me? But even he is a living creature, though I would never consider him a friend. Am I being cornered? Is that what's happening here? Am I Wang Lun? Am I? Don't worry, Lord Blackbeard. You may be an irredeemable pirate, but I also know that there are things only you can do because of that. Besides, we bearded fellows need to stick together. Right, bearded fellows, huh? Well, at least we can all agree I'm more handsome than you, right? I'm casting 107 votes for my lord. No fair. No, does that mean you come around on us? Yes, I suppose I have. If people like Don Quixote and Sancho can smile like that here, then there should be no problem. I'm willing to surrender. Well, if you two are okay with this, then I... Come on already! It'd make me so happy if you joined us, Huyan. Wouldn't make you happy too? Well... Of course it would. I love Mount Liang too. Then settled, right, leader? Just extend our hand. Thank you, I'm glad to be here. Uh-oh. Oh, what's this? Huh? What was it me? I promise I didn't do it. What's happening? Okay, that's right. I just remembered. It's their fault I ended up like this. Elizabeth, get ready. Huh? Shijin, our enemy. Mount Liang's true enemy is here. The 4 corrupt officials. The 6 traitors. The 4 corrupt officials / the 6 traitors. So 10 people then? Why are they in 2 distinct groups? More Star of Heroes can be dispatched. Auto point. Auto point. Cool, I don't see any visual difference, but I could just be blind. Alright, Section 7, Super Grand Finale. The final section of the story, Stanley. Gotta love Stanley Parable. China, the Northern Song Dynasty. In the story of Water Margin, there were 4 corrupt officials who were eating the country from the inside out. Their names were those 4 names that I cannot pronounce. In China's actual history, there were 6 traitors officials known for their cruel governance. Again, those 6 names now that I cannot pronounce. Until a certain man pleaded to the emperor that these men were brought to justice, they reveled in their wicked exercises. They levied heavy taxes, whiled the knights away in debauchery, and spent untold amounts on the arts. I mean, spending untold amounts on the arts probably isn't, that probably isn't too evil a thing. Just saying. And used armies for their own selfish ends. And then, many years later, they received an opportunity that comes only once in a lifetime. No, 1,000 lifetimes. Though these evil officials existed only as formless concept, they were summoned to Zhet in a single mass. They snatched up a Holy Grail and defeated Shijin and Elizabeth, who had been summoned there at the same time. However, it was their greed that first led them down the path of treachery. Greed they still possess in abundance. So they thought amongst themselves and realized they were powerless on their own. They may have succeeded at claiming the Holy Grail this time, but they may not be so lucky the next. So what could they do? What power did they have? Mount Liang. Yes, in fact, that was all they had. They remembered the 108 outlaws who made a name for themselves in their time. These heroic outlaws staged a huge rebellion, but ended up meeting their ends at the hands of the 4 corrupt officials. Sorry, I had to get a drink. So the traitors decided to use the Holy Grail to summon the outlaws and inscribe the record on their loss directly into them. This way, even if a standard Holy Grail war were to take place, the traitors would remain safe. As long as there was a recorded achievement of them ruling Mount Liang, their victory would be assured. It was the only power they needed. It doesn't matter what day and age it is now, we can regain our strength once again. By that point, their aspirations may be more akin to blind faith than malice. But realistic or not, they were still counting on a miracle to realize their ambitions. Our enemy, Mount Liang's true enemy, is here. The 4 corrupt officials, the 6 traitors. Show thyselves. Oh, how intrepid. That's amalgamation. 2, 4, 6. I see 8. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I only see 8 heads. So, you can't even get it right, man. You don't even take the average number. Like, what's going on here, game? What's going on? We are the ones known as the 4 corrupt officials or the 6 traitors. Does it look like there's more than one of you, except for your faces? What are you, a colony or something? Indeed, but we do not care for your insolent tone. Anqing. I'm okay. You're a stubborn one, we see. This is what we'd expect from the skillful star. However... What the? My body's so heavy, my head and stomach are killing me. What's wrong, everyone? Do you all have a tummy ache? Lady Qin Liang Yu. I'm alright. Lord Taigong, where are... He's not here, in fact. No one on our side is suffering. It's only the servants allied with Mount Liang. What did you do to them? As if you didn't know, it was that waterfall of alcohol they kept going on and on about. That alcohol contained very generous amounts of magical energy poison created by the Holy Grail. Magical energy poison? It's a shame you didn't gather 108 outlaws this time. But we still have plenty of lackeys to do our bidding now that the poison in the wine has made you loyal to us. Now the outlaws of the mountain will continue to dream trivial dreams, forever drunk on their beloved wine. While in reality they'll be our loyal dogs, doing whatever we tell them. That's horrible. You cowards. We shall take that as a compliment. The Song Dynasty's days were always numbered. What's wrong with simply satiating our desires? You can't be serious. Have you completely forgotten your duty to serve China and its people? Lisa, all the grown-ups look green in the gills. Have they been drinking too much? What do we do? It looks like everyone's feeling sick. You two are okay. They're fine, just like you, Ellie. That's right. We never drank the alcohol. Of course, you 3 are still just children. Which means everyone else must have been drinking like there was no tomorrow. Yeah, every day they kept going on and on about how yummy it was. Yeah, we'll fight with who we got. You mean just the 3 of us? It'll be okay. Abby and I are both very strong. That's right, we'll both fight as hard as we can. Foolish girls. We're not the only ones you'll be fighting. Hu Yan. Yes. We order you to destroy Mount Liang. We understand you very well. You may not be wise, but neither are you a fool. Look around, see how the outlaws suffer. Miserable sight, no. Are they truly the kinds of people whose ranks you wish to join? Oh yes, we know all about your weakness. Your mind is fragile. Your brain is slow and dull of wit. You pale in comparison to the original Hu Yan. And why are you an assassin? By all accounts, you should be a writer. We also know what it is you seek. Validation. If you protect us and devote yourself to us, one day the Emperor himself will. Iron Beyond. Listen well, incarnations of evil. You who once devoured the Song Dynasty. There is some truth to what you say. However, it seems there is one important thing you don't know about me. What is that? I don't care too much about what people say about me. If they're people I think are way beneath me. Surprised? What? I see. That's really impressive, Leon, but I also get the sense it's kind of pathetic. Oh no, I think it's very pathetic. So stop that, everyone. You're gonna make her sad. You're right, I am pathetic. See? This must mean Huyan cares much more about those the children think than what the traders think.
A foolish choice. We do not understand how one as lowly as yourself was able to defy us. But no matter. The outlaws of Mount Liang are already ours to command. Not even the Imperial Army can defy us. We are second only to the Emperor.
Lady Qin Liang Yu. Right. On behalf of Mount Liang, we hereby eradicate these wicked officials that threaten all of China. This is your last chance to repent and surrender.
Preposterous. We have the Holy Grail, says yet lay light in the outlaws of the mountain. More than enough to bury you lot alive.
Huyan. Right. I'm Huyan Zhou of Mount Liang. My Star of Destiny is the Prestige Star of Destiny. And I'm Elisa, the Nine-Tattooed Dragon, also of Mount Liang. My Star of Destiny is the Minute Star of Heaven. Though we may have become bandits, we have never forgotten our loyalty to our country. Listen up, you 4 or 6, or however many of you meanies there are. We're gonna kill you all super dead.
Very well, then you shall see how powerful we are for yourselves.
Okay, so Elisa must be the starting member. Okay, we'll throw our Elisa in with this E. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. And then we're also going to throw in Abby and Nursery Rhyme. Abby can get the Buster CE as well. Nursery Rhyme can get the Art CE. Abby, since you will presumably be going into combat, you will be fully ascending so that you are not terrified. Third ascension, third ascension, third ascension. There we go. And this is what we'll roll with. Alright. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's actually good. I was really worried there for a moment. But his HP was reduced drastically there. Cool. BAQ. Excuse me. Okay, that's 1 bar. It's not gonna be... Yeah, it's not gonna be that easy again. Or... Battle complete, I guess. Also, I just realized this is a little bit high up. Which means this is a little bit big. But yay, we did it somehow. That was very anticlimactic. That was it? Yeah. That was it.
This cannot be right. Why is the Holy Grail not giving us more power? No. For that matter, why did the outlaws of Mount Liang fight against us? You're all supposed to be our loyal subordinates now.
I don't know what to tell you. I feel surprisingly fine. Yeah, I definitely feel a little sick, but only because, well... Indeed, this is the path traveled well by those who indulge in wine. I had my own share in my youth. Yep, no mistaking. We're all definitely... hungover.
That we are.
I'm no exception. And I got a bad headache and stomachache. This calls for some hair of the dog.
You're all hungover.
Hey, don't feel too bad. Giving a servant a hangover is pretty impressive in itself. Does anyone have some antacids on them? I need to settle my stomach.
Why? How? Was this Chaldea's doing?
I mean, they were drinking pretty liberally. Yeah. We were gonna fight, but didn't actually have to do anything. You guys were so ridiculously weak that we didn't really have to. It's true, we didn't do anything either. We sure didn't. Well, this probably goes without saying, but for the record, I don't know anything about this either. Definitely not. Hey, don't look at me.
Then how?
So, speaking on behalf of Chaldea, we've been investigating the singularity on our end as well. Your idea to mix highly tainted magical energy into alcohols wasn't bad. Well, that's not to say it was good either. In fact, it was downright devious and despicable. But as a strategy, it was sound.
Then why did it fail?
Borica? Yes? How much alcohol would you say you all drank after reshifting there from Chaldea? Well, we started off with this many servants, each of whom drank about this much alcohol. Huh?
What?
Then we kept getting more servants every day. So this is just a rough estimate, but I think it's around 25,000 liters. That would mean about 100 servants drank 500 500 milliliter cans worth of alcohol every day. That thing was easy to begin with, but it's starting to look even more surreal and impressionist painting. I can understand how they feel. You've been drinking too much. Way, way too much. So you're saying this is my fault? Oh, yeah, I guess it is. You can probably surmise what happened by now, but your poison was far too diluted. But we put so much poison in. And these servants drank far more than even that. No, this cannot explain it. We still have the Holy Grail's protection. And then there's the ley line. Why can we no longer sense the ley line? I'm back, and I brought along for you Amakusa Shiro and Hussein Lobo with me. Alright, you're probably already wondering where I went, huh? Well, I used Earth Evasion to go pick them up. I was a little concerned we might be late, but it looks like I was worried for nothing. The Holy Grail is mine! Yes! Sorry about that. I'm Amakusa Shiro, man of irreproachable morals, and I've returned with the Holy Grail. Oh good, you're back. Is that our Holy Grail? Indeed it is, and I hardly played a part in its retrieval. The Wolf King was the real MVP. It didn't matter what kind of trap we were up against, physical and magecraft alike, he sniffed them out and left and right. What's that weird dripping sound? They swim up out of the alcohols. Got it, I nabbed the Holy Grail, they were hiding here. Uh-oh, they must have triggered the last trap. This whole cavern is about to come down on our heads. Oh. I couldn't see what was going on, but having the Wolf King carry us out in his mouth was certainly exciting. At any rate, it seems acquiring the Holy Grail also weakened them pretty significantly. Now, would you mind if I excuse myself to pay the hot springs a visit? Oh, and here's the Holy Grail. Character growth!
Uh-oh. Does this mean our goose is cooked?
Like an overdone pecking duck.
It's not over yet. We still have options available to us. At least, we think we do.
This is pathetic. Do you still not understand? Your scheme has come to light and ended up in a complete failure. Just give yourselves up now before you embarrass yourselves any further. There's nowhere you can run, nowhere you can fight on your own, and no one who's going to help you. All you can do now is beg for mercy.
Please spare us. This isn't our fault. We were tricked, deceived, bamboozled.
That didn't take long.
You must have A-rank agility to turn on a dime that quickly.
You're saying somebody tricked you? Who was it?
The mastermind?
And who's that?
Well,
Please, you're obviously not fooling anyone.
all we know was just a momentary lapse of judgment.
It's no excuse. I better see to those hot springs myself. Fork up your officials / Sixth Traders. Your crimes are obvious to everyone. I should kill you all for what you've done. But I'm not gonna. If you die now, you'll just start scheming again the next time you're summoned.
No we won't. Really, you can trust us.
I can. You don't even sound like you believe that yourselves. So I've made a decision. For punishment, you guys are gonna take a course at the School of Hard Knocks.
Huh?
Let's see. I'm gonna make you guys farm, fish, hunt, and do the kind of jobs that most public officials do. Plus, you're gonna go through the Army's basic training. I mean, none of you have ever done an honest day's work in your life, right?
How dare you speak to us like that, girl?
No, you obviously haven't. Well, I'll admit you may have worked hard, but only in your own evil schemes and to selfish ends. You've worked to accept bribes, worked to misappropriate public funds, and to otherwise devour the country from the inside out. While that may technically qualify as work, no one would ever call it honest. Yes, now I see. Shijin, no. Ellie. This is a wonderful idea you've come up with. This isn't gonna be just any old punishment. You're gonna do physical labor and you're gonna do it honestly. No thinking up evil schemes, no taking bribes. Just good old-fashioned work.
Though the four corrupt officials / Sixth Traders had little more definition than Shadow, they still managed to tilt their heads in confusion. Some of them started shaking in their figurative boots.
I missed something.
Aware of the horrors that awaited them. They knew that people work in order to accomplish goals. Having purpose is what directs a person's actions. In their case, their goals have always been evil, selfish ones. But now, they can't set goals like that anymore.
I recommend that you make it your goal to work as hard and earnestly as you can. Otherwise, you're going to have as many hard days of labor ahead of you.
The four corrupt officials / Sixth Traders could see she meant business and once again began shaking in their figurative boots.
As they should. Well, that was a very anticlimactic end to this. Assuming this is the end of the event and that there's not some secret extra boss. Now that the poison's been removed, we can really go to town. Cheers! Cheers! Shut up, shut up, shut up! The only thing worse than the noise in here is the smell of that alcohol. I'm sorry, you two. This kind of scene can't be fun for either of you. Here, why don't you two sit in the corner, have some snacks, and just enjoy the show? I think it's great. Everyone looks like they're having lots of fun. I mean, that's not fun. It's called getting plastered. Promise me, you'll never be that kind of grown-up. If you say so. Harsh but fair. Oh, say, what happened to Lobo? Don't make any judgments, nursery. We don't know what kind of grown-up Abby's gonna be. He went off somewhere with Hussein. He hates alcohol, too. Oh my, I wonder if that's also true for Mr. Hussein. Now that you mention it, I never heard anything one way or another. Hussein enjoying alcohol. He doesn't have a head. How can he enjoy it? Time to call it a day and have myself a well-deserved drink. I can't taste without a head, but it sure goes down smoothly. It would, wouldn't it? Muscatine laughter. Must not laugh. Oh, but since he doesn't have a head, I guess he must drink straight from his neck. That sounds like fun. That's too bad he can't taste without a mouth. I gotta love the same wavelength there. All's well that ends well. Did it end well?
It did indeed. So much so that I believe it would be not out of place if I were to dance for a song or two. Oh, do you dance, Lord Tajima? On occasion, how about you, Lord Quixote? But of course, any good knight must also be a good dancer.
Then how about a dance right now, sir?
No thanks, Sancho. You only know your village's folk dances, and they tend to be a bit extreme.
Here we go!
Whoa!
Hell yeah, keep it up. I'm already a dancer by trade, so I'm just gonna enjoy seeing other people dance for a change. Oh, by the way, Avesperon, could I ask you a favor?
What is it? I see, so that's why you want a golem.
What do you think?
That should be no problem. Alright, it's showtime.
What kind of golem is he making? A disco golem! Isn't this just an ordinary disco ball? It is what it is. Take it or leave it. Incidentally, the golem may dance, but it's certainly not about to. That's a little trippy looking, I'm not gonna lie. Say whatever happened to that Mapu Tofu golem anyway. If I made one now, I'm sure I'd get in serious trouble. Yeah, you definitely would. Yeah, that disco lights thing was a bit trippy there. I don't know if that could be an epilepsy warning or not. Kinliang Yu? What is it? Your leadership proved a vexing opponent on the battlefield, so as revenge, I'd like you to accept this wine. Oh, thank you. But the forces of Mount Liang were a difficult opponent for us too, so I think we're even. Now here, allow me to pour you a drink as well. I appreciate that. Hold on, I want in on this too. Cheers! Oh yeah, that's nice. I feel rejuvenated just watching them. Creeper. It's a shame I wasn't able to be of much use here. What are you talking about? You were the one who took over the 4 corrupt officials' 6 traitors' ley line without them even noticing. You also prevented Hu Yan from falling under their control. This battle would have gone very differently if it hadn't been for those 2 things. And you're calling that useless? I see you still just as shrewd as ever. Well, I had to do at least that much, or I couldn't rightfully brag about being Tai Gong Lang anymore. Whatever it is that whatever matters is that the mountain came together and the Imperial Army lost. That's what I call a happy ending. Good gracious, my tongue got tied there. And I doubt that the 2 people at the same time, like ourselves, will ever be fortunate enough to run into one another like this again. So if ever there was a time to celebrate good fortune with a drink, this is it. Now go on, drink up. The thing is, though, you're both in my Chaldea. Though, Huang, you're kind of unintentionally there, so. Thank you. But you know something wrong. I have a hunch that the day we run into each other isn't that far off, and my hunches usually pan out. Really? Well, if you say so, Lord Chancellor, then I'll take your word for it. Now, cheers. Excuse me, could I get some seltzer in mine? You know, I think I will do some spear dancing, too. Spear dancing? I'm sorry, spear dancing? I see, that sounds quite interesting. Martial arts katas are beautiful to behold, whether they be part of a spear technique or not. Murasaki, your mind was going places. So by weaving various kata together in quick combination, they can be just as beautiful as dances. Oh, right, that's what you meant. I am so sorry for... I thought you were going to stick your spear in the ground and use it for pole dancing. Me pole dancing, that'd be quite the sight if I do say so myself. Yes, indeed. Murasaki. This is nice. Man, I'm exhausted. I don't think I can move another muscle. I'll say, I can't believe those guys are still drinking. Hey. Here. Booze. I pinched some from the party. Neither of us are big talkers, right? So as long as we got a drink in our hands, people ought to leave us alone. Good point. Alright, don't mind if I do then. Oh, that's good. They're in here. They're here now too. Well, for the time being, guess we can just leave them alone. I think that was Lobo eating sounds, maybe. Are you both ready? All right, let this arm wrestling match begin. 5,000 QP on Huang. 6,000 on Lord Huang. I'll put 8,000 on Huang, of course. I suppose I'll bet on Lord Huang Feo too. And I'll put 20,000 QP on Lord Blackbeard. That's quite the bold move, Sancho. Lady Matahari. Yes? Would you give Lord Blackbeard some words of encouragement? If it works, I'll give you a 10% cut. Sure, Blackbeard, I'm rooting for you. Oh, God. Love power. Activate! I lost. Actually, I'm curious. What is their stats? So, let me go to the Type Moon Wiki. Here. We're gonna search up Blackbeard. So, Edward Teach. Let's see. Edward Teach. His parameters. He has a B+ rank in strength. Meanwhile, Huang Feiyu has a rank strength. Okay, so the plus does make it a fair match. 1 cheer was all it took? I can't believe it. What a pushover. Hey, no fair Matahari. Oh, is there some rule against cheering that I wasn't aware of? Not at all. And thanks to Lord Blackbeard's surprise victory, I am now a much wealthier woman. Look, sir, not a bad haul, all right. It's great having such a capable attendant, but it's certainly not good not without its challenges. So that was a closer match than I thought it would be. That is good wine. It is. Is it? I can't really tell, but I'm glad you like it, Huyan. I think I'll have some too. Delish. Since when can you drink alcohol, Shijin? I'm surprised to learn this too. Just goes to show you never know what you're gonna get with the servant. I'm just glad it still tastes the same as it did when it was poisoned. Maybe more of Mount Liang's outlaws will be summoned eventually. Though I hope Zhu Ning isn't one of them. Still reeling from the time he beat your ironclad cavalry with his hooked lance, huh? Yes, I am. It was really traumatic, you know. Just thinking about it makes me nauseous. No barfing. Say, where's Leader? I didn't see him at the party. Good question. Yes, I think it's been long enough that we can go look for him. Yeah. I hope I'm with Molay getting my soul put back together. Alright. I think I am. I'm going to begin the fusion now. Are you sure he'll be okay? Well, it'd be one thing if they'd never been separated for if they'd been separated for a year or two, but since it was just a few days, the memory integration shouldn't be a problem. Obviously, this master here is the primary one, so when they're reintegrated, little Pumpkinhead's memories should just feel like a long, lucid dream. Well, of course, they might feel a little different, since they'll be memories of real things that really happened. And of course, if anything like this happens again, there's no guarantee you'll retain all your memories, so watch out. Alright, let's get started. You're really raring to go, huh, little Pumpkinhead? Alright, just put your foreheads together. Wait, just a minute, please. Huyan. I just want to thank you, Master of Chaldea. You've been so kind to me, even though I'm such a useless... No, I'm not that bad. Even though I'm such a talented, exceptional servant. You really were amazing. I mean it. Thank you again. It makes me very happy to hear that. So, when you go back to your old self, do you think you'll still... remember you? Probably. I see. I'm glad to hear that. Although, there are a few memories that are kind of embarrassing, so if you could maybe fudge those a little... Damn, you're a lot more brazen than I thought. And no, the answer is no. Wait, I still have more I want to tell him. And soul re-merged. How do you feel, Master? Anything seem out of place? Nope. Head is fully intact. Huyan? Yes? Once again, you are an awesome, amazing servant. Thank you, Master. Feel so fulfilled. And there's Ellie. There she is. Hey, Huyan. Oh, they're here. Let's say a proper goodbye. Okay. Hi, Leader. Didn't know you were here, too. Something wrong? Elizabeth. What's up, Shijin? Lady Huyan is about to leave. If there's anything you want to tell her, it's now or never. Oh, Shijin, you didn't tell her, did you? Of course I did. That's right, I remember now. You said a lot of the servants would disappear once we got 108 outlaws. And that some servants might stick around, but most wouldn't. Right, I knew that, I did. But I was having so much fun that I forgot, even though it's really important. It's not just you, I completely forgot about that as well. I did the best I could, but I guess it wasn't enough. You're wrong, Ellie. You gathered 108 new outlaws who all adore you and Master. That's a beautiful, wonderful thing. It may not have been for very long, but you still became their friend. Excuse me. As long as you carry that memory on with you, you'll be able to keep fighting. You think so? I'm not sure. I don't just think. I know. Believe in yourself, Ellie. You're a wonderful little girl and an awesome hero. You're one of the strongest, most well-liked outlaws in all of Mount Liang. Oh, Jan. I'm not going to cry. I don't care how mentally fragile I am now. I wouldn't be a grown-up if I cried here. I'm not sure that has anything to do with being a grown-up. Please just take my word for it. This is goodbye. Of course not. I'll find some way to make it back to your Mount Liang, I promise. After all, you and I are sister stars of destiny. No matter how long it may take, we're bound to meet again someday. So all you have to do is be patient. Okay, I will. This is goodbye. Goodbye? Looks like I couldn't stop from giving up at the very end. How embarrassing. Aww. It's a good thing I accidentally summoned her. Or rather, unintentionally summoned her. Since I was going for the CE. You did great, Ellie. No. I didn't do anything. It was all Huyan. She was scared and wanted to cry, but she still refused to run away. So I'm sure she'll keep her promise. Yeah, I think she will too. So what do I do now? If I'm not going to disappear, do I just stay here forever? Of course not. Would you do the honors, Master? You're coming to Chaldea. With all the other Ellies. We've got Ryder, we've got Caster, we've got Saber, we have 2 alter egos. We have Lancer, and now we have Pretender Ellie. There's some of the baseline Ellie there. Half murder them. Interesting there. Very interesting, but Ellie is now officially part of Chaldea. There is still an epilogue to do, and challenge quests will probably be made available after the epilogue's completion. Let me check the shop. Did more appear? Yep, servant coins appeared. Okay, so we have a little bit more 3-star farming. Let's do the epilogue, then we will give the challenge quest a shot, and then I think is going to be where I will call it after that. Life is full of farewells is the epilogue's name. Are we back in Chaldea or still on Mount Leong? We're back at Chaldea. And that's how it all wrapped up. My goodness, talk about an ensemble. 108 main characters alone. I can only imagine how the author of the Water March must have struggled to keep track of everyone. But then again, even the Knights of the Round Table have occasionally increased in number in later retellings. What do you think of that, my good man? Well, there's certainly far fewer of us than there were the Stars of Destiny. That being said, legends are nothing if not malleable. 108 Knights of the Round Table. I could get behind that. You think so? Right now we have you, Sir Gawain, Mordred. Have we already got enough people for the comic relief? Dude, if anyone around here's a laughingstock, it's totally you. What? That can't be right. I'm the sort of anti-hero who smiles an unknowing, cynical smile from on top of a nearby ledge as he looks down on the rest of you, chittering away. Comic relief. Alright, that's enough. I swear, you 3 are incorrigible. On a different subject, where's the, new? Question mark, Elizabeth? Oh, she's in the simulator. Now that the Singularity's Mount Leong is gone, she wants to form a new one in Chaldea. Hey, I like that. Maybe I'll join her. Mordred, I hope I need not remind you that a society of outlaws is no place for a Knight of the Round Table. It'll be fine. C'est bon. This cocktail's pretty good to be sure. But I still miss the delicious unfiltered alcohol from Mount Leong. Yes, so I've heard. I'll have some in stock as soon as I can find a source. Now, on a different subject, what's the latest on that other matter we discussed? I've been observing the stars, and it looks like we won't have to worry about it this year. Isn't that great? What about next year? Japan has a good saying for times like these. It means, speak of next year and they only laugh. I see. Makes sense to me. But of course, the next year always rolls around sooner than you think. I'll worry about next year when it's actually next year. End of story. Alright. Whatever became of the 3-legged race contestant? Jinhuan Sangji, or whatever their name was? What are you talking about? If you're referring to the 4 corrupt officials, they should be working somewhere in the simulator about now. Oh, look. There they are, wiping down tables now. We have them in Chaldea, for some reason. Look at him, honestly, he's working so hard. Good question, that's definitely one for the ages. Though in your case, it's because you deserve a harsh punishment for everything you've done. But all we did was accept bribes, spend public funds on private art, kill anyone we didn't like, and coerce women we liked into becoming our wives. You haven't learned your lessons at all. Oh, never mind them. As long as they keep working hard, they'll eventually get what's coming to them. Who knows, maybe one day they'll even be summoned as a servant. As a ruler. Shut up. I think we're going to have to extend your sentence even longer. As long as Chaldea's labor laws allow it, I'm happy to put you to work for a long, long time. I wonder what Moriarty was talking with, Molay there about what the stars foretold. Interesting. And ominous. Foreshadowing, even. There. Mount Leon Chaldea edition is done. You did it, Ellie. I did use a lot of those resource thingies, though. Is that okay? It's fine. Good. What I'll have to do now is wait for outlaws to show up. Wonder if anyone's gonna come. Senpai, Book and the others are almost done cooking. I'm sure Lisa will be thrilled once everyone shows up to join her again. I hope someone comes soon, leader. You said it. Excuse me. Who's there? They can't have gotten here this quickly. I see, so this is Chaldea's Mount Leong. I heard it's a den of wicked criminals and outlaws. However, that's actually not true. What I really heard was that it's a lovely place with a wonderful, friendly dragon girl. Would it be alright if I joined you? I hope so, because if you don't, I'm gonna bawl like a baby. I'm always ready to do that. Nope, don't be ready to bawl like a baby. Well, of course you can join. Mount Leon Chaldea Edition is always open to outlaws. Now tell us your name. Please? Of course. My name is Huyan Zhou. Lisa the Nine Tattooed Dragon, Shijin, and Sol. Would you please let me join you at Chaldea's Mount Leong? All together now. Of course. I thought for sure we were going to see the other Elizabeths reacting to the new Elizabeth. But I guess not. We had a little bit of a heartwarming ending with a little bit of mystery there with Molay and Moriarty. Molay does feel like the most serious of all the foreigners, so... Take up this golden cup I offer. Drink your fill while I yet pour. A storm awaits to sweep away the blossoms, for life is a parade of partings. But even so, a reunion is still a joyous thing. Honestly, that was a pretty fun event. I'm not gonna lie, I quite enjoyed it. The story was good. I liked it. Not as long as some of the previous Halloween events, it feels. Alright, and there is our challenge quest. We are going to give it a shot here. Pretender and Assassin, huh? Trying the class affinity again. Pretender is weak against Foreigner, but Foreigner is weak against Assassins. Berserker is strong against everybody, though. Let's do a little something like this. Rank Starens, yeah, I'm not reading the hints. No hints. Okay. So, we first need to switch Abby back to base. Because she's no longer in battle mode. There we go. Abby is back to baseline. Alright. So, Berserker, it seems to be the most beneficial here. Because Assassin is going to be strong against Foreigner. So, I do not see any event bonus Berserkers. At least I don't have any. Excuse me. So let's go here. And let's filter to only show Berserker. Or the other way around. There we go. Alright, Berserker. And let's see. You know, we could go, but we haven't done. I don't think I've actually used Morgan. She's 10-10-10, but I don't think I've properly used her yet. Let's go with a K-Scope. Let's now reset. Go back to default. Let's bring Arcas with CE. Meme Master Memeland with his CE. I'm actually gonna do this maneuver. And the wave with his CE. Yeah, this... Yeah, let's see how this goes. I don't know, but we'll try. And if Morgan doesn't do well, then we'll, try Xiangyu. Fatal battle. Okay, 3 enemies. Elisa, Huyan, and Yanqing. Okay, so we're up against the outlaws. Okay. So, Minute Star of the Heaven, immune to all debuffs. Annoying. Huyan, apply a state that decreases the defense of a single enemy with normal attacks. That's annoying. Yanqing is increased crit hit damage. Okay. Morgan. Let's get hero creation going on you. I think we can afford to do that. That can wait. Do the guts. And do that. And then... Morgan attack. I don't know. I don't know what kind of damage. Yeah, this is the first time we're seeing her NP. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was a freaking crit! He's dazed. She just got a bunch of boosts. And Elisa just did an Omni boost. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Huyan has mental traits. More resistance to all attacks, which increases with more mental. That is mental. And she has a 2-time evasion for 3 turns. Yanqing needs to go down. This should break Ellie's bar as well. Yep. Come on, crit. Yes! Okay. And then there were 2. He's invincible. Huyan ignores invincible. Fudge! Oh, that's bad. That is bad timing. Okay, It's a good thing Morgan had guts. Okay, Merlin. I want to swap Merlin out, but Trying to think. Merlin has potential good stuff with his heal, and we definitely need a heal on Morgan. Decisions. I think we gotta swap. We have to swap Morgan out. We have to swap Merlin out for Waver. Waver can get us a defense buff. And then Huyan has 1 mental. She has the Mount Liang trait. She has 1 mental. No, she has 4 mental. She has a lot of resistance. I'm trying to think, who do I stun? Ellie actually has a 3 whole invincibilities. So shit. I was not paying attention at all. Okay. I have to hope that I can break Huyan bar here. I need to. We are applying decent debuffs at least to Huyan. Another Omni buff. Fudge. Elisa's got a NP as well. I should have stunned her. I should have stunned Elisa. Now Morgan will go down. My whole front line just fell. Leaving me with just Merlin and Castoria to deal with the... I think it's safe to say this is probably going to be a... I don't know, I mean, we broke a total of 4 bars. Technically speaking, we broke 4 bars between... Yongting and 1 bar off of both Elisa and Huyan. We might be able to break another. Huyan, do you have Invince Pierce? You do not. So we can throw that on Castoria, and we can just keep laying in here. It's not going to be an easy fight. It will not, but... She lost mental there for some reason. Weird. BAQ. Next turn we will NP again. Or we will NP for the first time. Which should provide us protection against... 1 NP. The question is, are we going to get enough NP generation for a second NP protection here? That is a question. If we can at least break Elisa, I think we might be fine to, we might be fine to use command spell. Oh, shit. That didn't even occur to me. That did not even occur to me that she would go first. If you don't use them, you lose them. By the power of my command seals. Rise, my servants. Alright. Huyan, you do not have a Pierce invincibility this time round. So we will throw a Merlin invincibility out. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And Morgan is gonna go blasting. I definitely think I need to learn how to properly use Morgan to use her effectively. We got very lucky here, because we're about to eat 2 NPs with invincibility. If I had gone with the Castoria NP option... Oh, shit. She stunned me. That is a very devastating NP that it can stun. And I didn't realize it. Luckily, Castoria is not stunned here. So, if we... I don't know if this is going to work or not. No, I cannot use the Immobile Phantasm if immobilized. Damn. Even though I can break the immobilization here. Okay. I gotta see if this will do anything. I've gotta hope. Because this will cleanse our debuffs. It does, thank you. Omni buff. Okay. I don't want to stun her just yet. We still have a good amount of invincibility. Do that. What do you get on overcharge, Morgan? Increase NP charge, inflict curse. Special attack against enemies with human. I don't know if these guys are human, so we're taking a risk here, but we're doing it like this. The HP recovery per turn is definitely something we need. I think it did, because we got that overcharge thing. Ooh, Elisa's almost down. Okay, we're still fine, even though Huyan is doing a surprise NP. We saw the anti-enforcement defense up on pretty much everybody. Nobody got stunned at that time, which is good. Do that one this time. And we will be breaking, so I'm going to try and stun Huyan here. We got the stun off. Excellent. And then do a BAQ. So this should take down Elisa. This should break Huyan's last break bar. Oh wait, she's got an evasion. Dummy me. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum-dum-dum. Okay, this will break her bar, though. No questions about that. I cannot swap positions. We are very much in danger mode right now. Boost Castoria's NP here. I unfortunately do not have the means to get Castoria a lot of NP gen outside of using skills. Maybe I should have used them, but find out here. If Huyan charges to Fool, we could be in trouble. She's got a bunch of... She's got Ignore Invincibility, that's not good. But that's it. She's got a lot of mentals going. Pop that. And then... throw that on Morgan. Do this. Might be a little early to call Castoria's NP, but we do know Huyan has a charge skill. So I think it's worth it. She did not use it. But we have enough anti-enforcement defense to be fine. We have another Morgan NP. And a Morgan Brave Chain at that. Let's throw this out as well. Beep boop bop. Crit would have been nice there, but it's fine. We still have anti-enforcement defense, we are good. Stun on Morgan, though, is not so nice. Nor is it nice on Meme Master. I wonder what would happen if she had no mental stat left. Oh, this is a disgusting turn. No moves for anybody. There goes Meme Master. But that works to our advantage because she just gave Morgan an NP. Although the fact that she's got a two evasions is kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Throw the guts up. And then do this. I think this is the most optimal solution. There's the evade gone. 100% crit did a lot of damage. Okay, I think we've got this. She did not use her self-charge skill. This is game, set, match, Huyan. And we'll finish it off in style with a Morgan NP. With a Morgan BAQ, though we won't get to the AQ parts. But, yeah, I think that is going to be essentially where I call tonight's stream. I did look, and it looks like the extra quests do not have any story associated with them. They are just battle nodes, so not really going to be doing any of those live on stream. So, I'm going to call this here. I've been Solrak Dragon. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There's plenty of content to enjoy. For Wednesday's stream, I do not know what I'm going to do just yet. I have said I need to get back into Pokemon Violet. We'll find out. We will find out, but we'll see you then. Good night, everyone.